Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Medieval Dynasty here, Steve Woody, and we are currently in year 2, day 2. We're in summer. So what we need to do at the moment is continue what we can with our flirting.
How can I help you?
So romance, yeah, we can't romance her, and I got a feeling we can continue talking to these now. So every day we can continue talking, so the affection's gone up, that's good. So personality, she is a romantic, which is nice. So we need to make sure 32%, so we're actually doing a lot better now. Oh. I'm sorry, I barely know you. Affection required 100, so do you sing? Alright, yep. Very sophisticated, I like that. Didn't change. Oh, he's not happy. Right, that's as much as we can say to her at the moment, but we're up to 37% now. Tamar just a bit jealous that we're talking to the ladies. Oh, Otto talking here. Here's Roberta.
Friend.
So she's a busy bee. So let's see if we can romance her. Take great pride in my work. Good, that's plus 10 on the affection. Great. I can't stand lazy people. Your diligence should be inspired. So there we go, look. Again, another plus 10 there. So when you get the right things... Alright, let's do this one. Oh, a little bit more, plus 7. But that's as much as we can do there. So up to 49% with Roberta now.
See you soon.
So by knowing their personality, it definitely makes it easier to romance them. We don't know what she is though. There's nothing here to tell us about her. So, do you have a favourite colour? We're at 15% now. Alright. How's your day going? Alright, we're up to another 5%. So that's what we can do there for today. She's not interested in being romantic.
Hello there.
And... Alright, so here we go. We're at 25% here. She's a snob. Alright. You're very sophisticated. Plus 10. She likes that. That's the finest dress I've seen in all the valley. Plus 10. So you can either get a minus, a 0, a plus 5, or a plus 10. So it really depends on what you answer. But that's as much as we can do today. The personality definitely helps when you know them. So we're up to 45% affection there. So we're definitely making progress with the ladies. So we're going to have a wife soon. This is good to know. We need to build. So building out today is going to be... we talked yesterday about adding our next thing here. So we need some stone for this. So let's go back to our hut. Our resource hut here. And in there we're going to see if we've got any stone. We do have some stone, but not too much. And we also don't have that many... we've got some logs. We've got some logs. So we're going to take this stone. They're not going to like it, but we're going to do that anyway. And we're going to take these logs, because we'll need these as well. It's going to make us a bit heavy though, but we haven't got far to walk, so... The main thing today is to get the second wood log place open. Oh, we kind of want to do that. Alright, almost there. Just got to get to this. There we go. Then we'll have 2 back to back. Now this is a woodshed 1, so we'll be able to upgrade these to woodshed 2 later. When we do that, we can just replace these ones. Now we just need 8 straw to finish this off. Alright, let's use these logs and this stone. There we go. Alright, so just some straw now. And logs, definitely something we need a lot of at the moment. And stone as well. There's the straw. We're just going to take... We need a few, so we'll just take 10. It's fine for now. And it's all about progress, which is what we're making at the moment. And also, look, we've got these 2 pretty cool places here where they can continue to work together. Alright, let's finish this roof. There we go. So now we have these 2 workplaces. Fantastic. We need lots of logs and lots of stones. So stones and logs are really what we're focusing on at the moment. So we have 2 of the wood sheds. Now what we want is 2 of these excavation sheds. So we're going to put another excavation shed next to that one. A building. It's going to be extraction. We want the nope, excavation shed there. We can put it here. So we want to put it close to the road. Right, this requires 8 stone, so we're actually going to go and find the stone for this. Have a look around, I'm sure we'll find some stone. And then we've got a bit of an adventure we need to go on today as well. We just want to make sure that whilst we are on our adventure, everyone at home is working effectively. So we need to make sure we have enough food, enough water, enough wood, so we can continue to keep growing and keep building. Right, so logs, we also need more logs. So logs and sticks at the moment are what we're kind of focusing on. I'm just going to take 10 logs at the moment. I think we can put I think we've got some stones left over, right? So let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got some weapons while we're out. We've got these iron knives. We don't actually need the iron knives. We'll keep the one with the low condition. That's fine. So any knives that we've got, stone knives, we'll just put these into here and they can be used. Obviously we're going to keep everything else that we've got here. So we don't need the water skin. That can go. We actually don't need a simple bag at the moment, so that can go as well. What else do we need? Right, fishing spear we're going to keep. Cudgel we're going to sell when we get a chance. Don't need that at the moment. So we've got our arrows. So we've got 2 arrows there. And another 2 arrows there. So we've got 6 arrows. That's good. And then the basics. We've got the basics, so that's fine. In terms of this, we've got leather, which we don't need at the moment. So we're going to keep the leather in here. Firewood we don't need. A lot of clay. So we're going to keep the clay in here for now. A cabbage seed, because that's going in here as well. Feathers we don't need right now, so they can stay here as well. Don't think we need straw at the moment. I think we've just used all the straw we needed. I don't think we need sticks at the moment either. Let me check. Alright, so then it's down to meat. We've got a lot of meat here. So we'll put that in the other building. So this goes in here. And again, lots of meat in here, right? Lots of buckets of water, lots of meat. So we need to sort this out. So all of the raw meat goes in there. And the cabbages can go in there as well. Lots and lots of cabbages. And a little bit of the roasted meat can go in there as well. Perfect. So they've got enough food. That's good for them. We've got enough food. Alright, everyone's happy so far. Let's finish building this. I don't recall what we need for this. Oh yeah, it's just lots of logs. So we need another 10 logs. Alright. Everyone working. Nice. We can bring more people in. Again, we need more houses. We can do that. Let's just bring in 10 more logs. Oh, we don't have 10 more logs. We're going to go and chop some trees down ourselves. Just because we don't want to finish the supply. We'll take down those sticks. As you can see, trees now really being cleared out. I think we're going to take these logs just to make this clear this space out. So we need 10 logs. We're going to get 6 logs out of this. It's a good start. Then we just need maybe 1, possibly 2 trees. We'll do these maple trees. Again, we need a lot of farmland. So out the back here is going to be a lot of farmland. Perfect. There's our 10 logs. Put a roof on it. It's going to require 16 straw and 2 more logs. Nope. It's going to require 4 logs. It's alright, we can take this tree here. So give us our 4 logs. And then we need to just go and get some straw. Alright, so we need 32 straw. Let's grab a little stone if you see it, and a stick. Keep everywhere nice and tidy. It's looking like a nice little village now. That's why I like using these roads. Keeps everything nice and organised. Alright, straw please. Yes, we've got lots of straw. We need 32 of it. We'll take that. And in replace we will give over the sticks that we no longer need. And the stones that we no longer need. And the feathers. We're down to 23 kilograms, which is great. Because we're not really carrying that much stuff on us. We've got a few things, but not too much. We can keep that for later. We'll put that in there for now. Stone knife there. We're going to keep the iron knife for now, that's fine. Alright, everything kind of growing well. So what I'd like to try and do when I'm building is I like to try and keep all of the production facilities together, the houses together, farmland together. I try and keep it sectioned. I find it makes it easier to manage. There is no right or wrong answer. You just need to build what works for you. Oh, speaking of building, let's go and get ourselves another. Oh, another hammer. Oh no. We actually need some more sticks. Okay. We just need 10. Again, there's an abundance of resources, which is always helpful. Just build that. Right. Now, because we lost it and it was our last one, we are going to have to assign it. So we'll go and find our wooden hammer, put it into there. Alright. Finish off this building. Looking good so far. Right, so that excavation shed now finished. We also have the second wood log, which is finished. Now all we need to do is finish these buildings so we can bring in some more people. So this is going to require quite a lot of stone. So we're going to have to get stone in here. But that's something that will come. If we look at the management here, we can see there are 2 people missing things. So the houses, yep, we know about the houses, that's fine. Extraction at the moment, this one's missing tools. Oh, this one's actually missing tools. What are they missing? So in order to make the stone, we don't actually need straw, so we can just bring this down a little bit because we don't need as much. We want more stone. But they need pickaxes. They don't have any pickaxes at the moment. So let's go ahead and for now we're just going to make some pickaxes. So if we were to do this, we're going to need 4 stone and some logs. So let's go ahead and get 20 stone. Now I don't know if we've got any stone in here. But if we've got like 20 stone, that would be ideal. We've got 9, so we'll take this 9. We don't have any logs. Yeah, we do. So we're going to need maybe like 4 logs. Alright, let's go and find some more stone. So we want like 20 stone in total. So we're going to look around. See, not a lot around here. We've cleared out most of this area now. Let's go check our traps. So yep, that rabbit trap successful. Get one more out of that. The bird trap as well. Perfect. We've got birds. So we'll leave those. So now we're starting to have to venture out just a little bit further than we wanted to. But this is okay. We're at a point now where a lot of this is going to be automated. So if we do have problems, we can still find stuff. There's still plenty of stuff around here. But we want to make sure that the people that are working are self-sufficient. So we need to make sure there are enough tools being built so that people can keep working. So really at the moment it's about making sure we've got enough food, making sure we've got enough tools. So we've got enough here. I'm just going to grab a couple more extra. Perfect. Alright, there we go. So let's head back. We'll just grab these sticks as well. We're going to craft. So again, we want to make these stone pickaxes and we're going to make 4 of them. We're going to put those into the storage. And at the moment, these are just wooden and stone tools. They're not very durable. They don't last very long. As we keep progressing, and as we start getting to the ability of making more and more, then we can start to upgrade the quality of our tools and do a lot more there. So, for now, this is a good place to be. Again, all of this here is going to be farmland. All of this here in the middle. So, lots of farmland in the middle here. But for now, let's go down. This is our first storage building here. Go to tools. Stone pickaxes. We're going to put all of those in there. Good. So that's going to keep them busy. They've got enough going on now. So what we want to do in terms of management, look at the buildings. We need someone in the wood shed. The well's okay. We need someone in the excavation shed as well. We don't actually need anyone in the barn. They're not doing anything right now. So this person, we can remove them from the barn. They don't need to be in there. So the barn right now, the farm shed, nothing happening. We're not doing anything in farming right now. In terms of production, the kitchen, this is working. That's great. So pottage is being made. That's fantastic. The workshop, that's fine as well. Although we've got buckets and wooden bowls. Wooden bowls, I get the wooden bowls. We don't need anything else here at the moment. So the wooden bowls are good for us being able to make pottage. But I don't necessarily feel like we're going to need any more of these. So let's, and the buckets as well. I don't think we need any more buckets. We've got enough water, so I think we're good for that. And I think the wooden bowls as well. We'll check, but I think we're good. We need to check in storage. But we can do that now. If we click on our storages and we look in our resource storage, we can see what's in here. So we've got a bucket in there, that's fine. In terms of bowls, 45 bowls. Yeah, we have enough bowls right now. So obviously the condition of these, every time you use them, they go down. That's fine. But that's fine for now. We've got enough. In terms of the well, see how the well is doing? Yep, so it's... We look at what the demand is, we look at what the production is, that's perfect. So buckets of water, that's perfect right now. So we've got the production meets the demand. So if we have more people, then we'll need to make more demand. But at the moment, 100% of the water, one person working, is able to generate 2.51 per day, and that is what the demand is. So I think at the moment we're okay. We'll check for water, but I think we're okay. We can look for water items here. We've got 4 buckets of water stored. This is obviously the priority number 1. So we've got that already. That's good. So that's water items. In terms of food items, cherry pie obviously being the most favourite. We don't have that at the moment. In fact, if we look at what we've got stored, cabbages more than anything. But yeah, we're working on that. So. And wood items as well, so we can see what we've got stored, what's required. The field, we know we need to work on the field, it's unfertilised, so we need fertiliser for that. So we'll have to get that and then we can make more cabbages. So fertiliser, something else we need to work on. We can let some of our food rot to make fertiliser, that's something we can do. But everyone at the moment is working. It's kind of okay right now. Now, the other thing we mentioned we want to do, we've got a person here who's not working. They're good at diplomacy, but they're also good at, they're not very good at extracting, but they're good at farming and hunting. So we need to look at what they're doing. For now, what we're going to do, because we need them to work. Where do we want them to work? Well, we need woodshed, right? So for now, we can put them in here. It's not where they're going to live, but they can just go in there for now. They're not happy because it's not their ideal job, but they can kind of stay in there just for now. So if we can get them doing their job, they'll be happier. You see this person, they're a 1, so they're at 2%. This person's a 3, they're at 6%. So this person's happy doing their job, they're good at their job, so they're at a higher mood. As long as they're above 0%, it's okay at the moment. We can put them in a better house and we'll do that. Food, we've got 1,638, a demand of 300. Water, 850, demand of 300. Wood, we need more wood. We can see we need more wood. Alright, so that's what we're going to keep doing. So now, what we really need to do is focus on making more lumberjacks. So we could here, this is a hunter. We could take him as a hunter. So what we could do right now is Durand. We could remove Durand from being a hunter. Oh, no, we don't want to remove them from the village. Got to be very careful. So you have to click on them first, click on the hunting lodge and remove. Okay, and then we can take this lumberjack, because they don't want to be a lumberjack, and we can remove them from the woodshed. Now we can add to the woodshed this person instead. Alright, because they're a 3 now, so they're going to be happier. And this person, we can add them instead. Actually, I think they can... Yeah, they can go into hunting. I think we've got enough. We've got enough there, so they're a 2. So what we're trying to do at the moment is remove anybody that is a 1. So everyone is going to be happier. Now, that's kind of all we can do at the moment here. We can tweak this and move this about. So this person here is a 2. So we're looking for anyone where there's a 1. So there's a 1 there. So if we swap this role, blacksmith and cook, it's the same, so that wouldn't matter, but we're looking for what else they're good at. So this is where we need to really look and figure out, okay, how can we manage people effectively? How can we make sure they're doing the right job instead of doing a job they're happy at? And basically, if you've got someone that's a 3 and they're not doing a 3, then we need to move them. Like this person's doing a 2, but they would be better off doing a 3. And the problem is this is farming and we don't have anybody... Oh no, this is diplomacy, sorry. We don't have anyone... Like, diplomacy is not a thing at the moment, so we don't need to worry about that. But if there's basically a 3 and someone's not doing a 3, like for example this one, so hunting or production, they would be much, much happier and better hunting or doing production. Alright, but they're currently doing a 2. So if we move them to a 3, we need to move someone who is... So for example here, this person, Tamir, is a 2 as a blacksmith. Yeah, so they're a 2 as a blacksmith, whereas they would be a 3. And they would still be a 2 if they were a miner. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove... we're going to make this... we're going to swap these around. So this is going to be miner and blacksmith. Okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to go into the smithy instead. And you are going to go into the mine. So what we've now done, by swapping these around, we've now got another 3 that we didn't have before. Okay, and now we've got, the other one is still a 2. They were a 2 before, they're still a 2. Now Tamir's not working at the moment. Why not? What have we done wrong? Need to figure out where this should be. Frida's pretty rubbish. So we could actually look to remove this person, because they're not actually that good. We could just go and find a new person to come and live with us. They're not actually that good. So what we can do here is remove as a cook. We can actually put Tamir as a cook, because Tamir's a better cook. Okay, assign a worker, so we've now got a 2 instead of a 1. And this one who's a 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, we could simply just remove them. We could say, do you know what? Actually, we're going to remove you from the village, because you're just not really contributing anything. And we're going to go and find someone who's going to be better for us. They're too old for us anyway, so we can't marry them. They're not really doing anything. They're not benefiting us at all. We'll put them in here at the moment. We'll give them a mining job just as a temporary thing. They're not very good at it, but we'll put them in there just temporarily. But when we go to a village now, we know that we can remove this person and hopefully find someone better. Alright, so now we've kind of worked on the efficiency of the people based on this. Now what we can do is we can see the buildings, so we can see what all the problems are with the buildings at the moment. So in terms of production, This workshop has a problem. So if we click on this, there are no assignments on this workshop. So that's because right now we don't really have anything that we need on here, right? So we could make buckets and we could make wooden bowls, but there's no real need for this. We're just going to go for 1 a day. So that's 22% there. And that is 20% there. So that's going to make a bucket a day, and that's going to make a 5 wooden bowls a day. We could argue that we want to make 10 wooden bowls a day if we wanted to. There we go. So 10 wooden bowls a day and a bucket a day. In fact, we want to make 2 buckets a day. There we go. 2 buckets and 10 wooden bowls per day. We don't need anything else here. We could make stuff to sell it if we wanted to. But we don't need anything else here. So yeah, we want to make sure that we're getting the food and the food's moving. So that's one thing we can work on. So that's okay now. That workshop's being done. Nothing to do in production. In farming, there's no workers. And we actually asked for 100% fertilizer. So if we remove this down to 0, because we don't need anything at the moment. There's no one on the farm. So now that's on 0. And there's no requirements here. There's no assignments. And that's fine. So we don't need to worry about that at the moment because we're not asking for anything. There's no intensity here. There's nothing being worked on. All good. Alright, so farming we can ignore. Extraction. There's no assignments here. We know we want to make stone. So stone is something we want to work on here. That's going to be 100% stone production. But guess what? There's no worker here at the moment. So we said in farming, there's no people in farming at the moment, by the way, but we know we need another person now. So we've got everyone in production. There's no one in farming. Hunting is full. We've got 2 people in hunting. That's fine. Woodshed. No assignments. So what do we want from woodshed? Well, this woodshed, let's go ahead and say we want logs. 100% logs from this person. So you're going to go out and you're going to obtain as many logs as you possibly can. Great. And then in this one, we don't want logs from you. We want you to get as many sticks as possible. So now we've got sticks and logs. Sticks are going to help us to make our tools. We also want planks, so that's good. So we'll do 60%, we'll do 20%, and we'll do 20%. That means we get firewood, which is going to keep everyone warm. Planks, which we want because planks are going to help us when we're upgrading our buildings. We need that for upgrading our buildings. And sticks. So at the moment that's okay. Now if we get another woodshed, they can focus specifically on planks. And so we can work on that. Now this person needs tools, but they've got axes, so we need to make some more axes. So we can go ahead and do that. So let's just make a bunch of axes. To do that, we need sticks, so like 30 sticks. We've got enough stone. So let's go for like 30 sticks. So we're going to have a look in here and see if we have enough sticks, just for now. Because sticks is something we're going to need a lot of. We've got 17, so yeah, we can get... Oh, we'll leave them. We're going to pick some up. So again, this is all about being efficient, managing everything. Oh, there's a stick right there. Going to keep looking. Bird trap. Bird trap's caught something. So we can stick another bird trap down now. We can click this. That bird trap's now gone. So let's put another trap down. So traps, bird trap. That can go there. We know it works. That's fantastic. There's nothing in there yet. That's okay. Alright, now we need 30 sticks. So keep walking around, having a look. Now the idea again is to automate this. We're just trying to give a bit of a head start. So some more sticks down here. The traps are set. They're good. Alright, a few more and we're done. And this is exactly what we did before. Look at that, new level in survival. Perfect. Let's craft those stone axes. Alright, let's actually craft more. So we can make 2 more here. So that means that they're going to be able to work. Now what we need to do is make sure the smithy is providing all of the tools required for everyone to do their job. And I can appreciate that the management screen isn't the best. I mean, I'm sure they'll keep working and improving it. They are actively building on the game. It's not the best management screen, but it's also not the worst. And once you get used to it, once you get your head around it, it's okay. We just got to remember where everything goes. So in the storage. Alright, so in terms of tools, we don't need fur, so that can go in there. Sticks now, we've got enough sticks, so that can go in there. Stones, we don't need stones, they can go in there. Feathers, we don't need those, they can go in there for now. We're going to focus on these stone axes, put these in here. Alright, so that's everything that we need in there now. Awesome. And if we look at how much money we've got, 1,300, so we've got a bit of money again now, so nice. Alright, so, is that a stone now? I'm going to pick that up. Excellent. Okay, so now, going back to our management screen, we've fixed the people out as much as we can at the moment. Looking at this, excavation shed, we need to put people in here. There's no workers in here. So we've said that we want 100% stone. And on this one as well, we've said we want 80% stone and 20% straw. Just to keep the straw clicking over. We can also go for limestone. So this is used to insulate stone walls. Craft. Oh, hold on. I think we need limestone. One sec. So I think that if we do add insulation, this requires dab. Let's go for the one with stone walls. I don't think this is dab anymore. Oh, it's limestone we need, not dab. Okay, so we don't need the clay for that. Clay we can use for other things. We actually need limestone for that. So limestone is something we want to collect later. We want to insulate these buildings just to make them a bit happier. Alright, so we need more people. So we need to finish these buildings off. That's going to be our focal point. Let's go and get some, go and clean ourselves up. Have a drink. I kind of think that if you're dirty and you drink or eat, it should definitely poison you. Oh, look, fish. Really? Oh. There's one. Really hard to hit these fish. There we go. There's one. Oh, we just broke our fishing spear as well, so that's a shame. So no more fishing spear, but we caught a few more fish. Alright, so now we've got a skill we can use up, so this skill here. We've got this now, this is maxed out, which is great, so poisoning resistance, we don't need that. 10% more health is good. 10% faster movement in water, that could be good. 10% slower loss of food and water. 10% stamina, less stamina while movement. So this could be a good one as an athlete. Moving in water, but also this one, less stamina so we can run faster. So we want to get this one. We're not ready for that at the moment. Slower loss of food and water. It's not really a problem for us. But we want to move faster in water, so that's a good one for us to get. And then the next point, we can start to move. So now we can focus, because we're running so much, we can focus on running faster. That's the next thing we can focus on. We need to eat. So let's go ahead and have some food. Got some roasted meat there. Alright, so then in here we can put our fish. And our meat. And we've got lots of buckets of water here as well. So water, absolutely fine. Not a problem for us. Alright, so everyone's pretty much happy in terms of management. Obviously we need someone in the excavation shed. We don't have that. 2 houses we need to finish building. And we can work on that. And the farming, we know there's a problem with the farming. So nothing really we can do there. We've done everything we can do here. Everything else is pretty good. So this is done. That means we can go back to our job. So here we need to go and get the crossbow. That's something we need to do. And as well as doing the crossbow, we need to wait for the next season for Alwyn. We need to continue with the King's Big Hunt. So let's see where this is going to take us. Go into the map. And this is going to take us down here. So that's where we need to go. Alright, knowing that we need to go there, let's change this over to the King's Big Hunt. And let's plan out our route, shall we? As we go this way, we're going to be looking for boar. So we know that there's some boar here. So let's go. Got our trusted weapon. Everything's now working as efficiently as it can, which we've done, which is great. And now it's a case of going and finding those boar, continuing on that quest, and going and getting that next bit of the story complete. So also looking at our inventory, we're only 19 kilograms, which means we're ready to... oh. You can hear him. Can't see him. There he is. Oh. There he goes. Alright. Is there another one? Again, there's normally two. Don't think there is at the moment though. He was on his own. Alright, so continuing on this journey. Heading down here, we can see there's nothing really boar-wise. There's a bear here, so a bear does count. We can go and attack the bear. I don't think we've got enough arrows for the bear, to be honest, so probably not the best. Probably not the best idea to go and attack a bear. Yeah, I don't recommend we go and attack the bear. I mean, this is 1,000 meters. It's quite a long run. We're just going to go straight there. Again, we would fast travel, but we really want to keep the coins at the moment until we've got that sustainable income, which we still don't have yet, by the way. We need to sort our fertilizer out. So one of the biggest things for farming is obviously having fertilizer. So we need to focus on our fertilizer production. Once we have a constant supply of fertilizer that's able to keep our fields, because it's expensive to buy. So once we have that fertilizer, we can get that from rot. So we need to overproduce food, turn that food into rot, rot into fertilizer, fertilizer obviously for next season, and that's how we will continually farming our seasons. We need to focus on that. So this is uncharted territory where we're currently running across here. So we might find some boars. The mountains is where we'll find the bears. Oh, there's a wolf somewhere. We're just going to go ahead and quick save. We've done quite a lot. Don't know where these wolves are. Sure, we're going to find them in a minute. Okay, we keep going. Lots of deer. Nice lake. It's the boar that we're after. And we're going to test this. We're going to turn off the quest when we... Oh, was that a wolf? What is that? No. Just a jungle cat. So next time we see a boar, we're going to turn off the quest. We'll get the boar and we'll see if it does affect it. Because we're currently on 9 of 19. Which isn't bad, because it's still the first season to do this. We've got a few seasons to do this quest. It's something that we can passively work on. We are going to avoid the bears, though. We don't want to fight a bear right now. We could. We know we can. We've done it already. They take a lot of arrows, and we don't really have that many. But that does also mean we need to buy some more arrows. Look at that land. Beautiful land. So we're going to head straight over this way. Pretty much just going line of sight now. One of the things we definitely want to start doing, when we start getting some money coming in, is we want to buy a horse. Buying a horse is pretty much a necessity for us now to get around. We're at the point in the game where we just don't want to run anymore. So movement is a focus, money is a focus. And it's not so much about progressing anymore. I feel like we've achieved enough in the chapters to this point where we don't need to keep progressing at this stage. The story mode we can continue with, but it's not that important, so we'll just finish this part. And then it's really about efficiency. So getting the settlement sorted, making sure that we're building, making sure that we're farming, making money. Oh, look at this. So many great places. You can come up here and kind of figure out where you want to live. So many great places to move to. You need to... The only thing with moving, wherever you do set up your base, your camp, your settlement, it needs to have flat land. You can't build on hills. It won't let you. And your biggest problem is always going to be land. So if you're going to build a settlement, I recommend that you find somewhere with ample land over everything else. That's probably the biggest tip I can give you. Alright, so let's swap this over now to this one, so we know where we're going. Looks like we're going right here. Let's get that. Alright. There we go, we got our crossbow. So now we need to deliver to Kestrel 500 coins, 20 dried meat, and a water skin with water. So, really kind of pushing us now to do more. This also means we need to head over to... Where is Kestrel? It says 1,000 meters that way, so... It's not sure... Oh, because we're on wild animals, sorry. There we go. So we need to head over to Hornica now. In doing so... when we head over there, we're going to need the dried meat, 20 dried meat. Now, we could do that.
A newcomer.
Let's have a look. Show me your wares. It's dried fish meat, though. That's not what we want. We could buy a fishing spear. So we run out of fishing spear. So now we can buy a new one. Now we're here. We're going to do that because we can't make one at the moment. So we've now got a fishing spear again, so we can get more fish.
Goodbye.
And so that's the fisherman. A little fish icon there. Just looking around, seeing who else is here. Some people that can join our settlement. So, remember I said that we had Freya and she wasn't that good. Alright, so. Create a new settlement. Do you want to come and join me? See you there. Alright, so now what we can do. Go into our management screen. Look at this new person. This new person looked 313222. Much, much better. So, Frida, unfortunately, we're going to kick you out. Goodbye. And now you can go into that house. And also you can become a miner. So let's get you into that mine. There we go. Amazing. So, level 3, which is great. So much, much better. So now, Roberta, it's unfortunate, isn't it? Roberta's a 1. Yeah, the sad thing is we don't really want to remove Roberta because she's a 1. But we might end up marrying her. But yeah, look at these 2 3s here. This one really, really strong person. So we can look at these people.
See you soon.
21-year-old and a 31-year-old.
Goodbye.
So not romantic interest there, but definitely something that we can work on. And that's just how we can keep improving people. So we need to look now. We've got a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So we have a 2. So we really need someone who's a better hunter. So this needs to be a man, a woman who's a better hunter. So what we could do here is we could invite you, and we could invite you.
Help you.
And then what we can do is we can look in the management. Is there somebody who is going to be a free of the new people that we brought in? Well, yes, this person is a free. So we can actually remove this person who's a hunter because they're a 2. Now they're a 3-3 and a 1-1-1. So, yeah, we might want to keep this person because they're really good overall. They've got a 3 and a lot of 2s. This one at the moment that is a 1. This is Roberta, unfortunately. Is a 1 with a lot of 2s. So we have to really just question like what's important to us, right? So right here we've got a 3 in here, which is pretty worthless to us, and 2 2s. So we could remove her. So we're going to go ahead and remove. And instead, we can keep you instead. So you can go into that house. This new person that we brought in is not that good. So 2-1-1, 3-2-2. So we might say no, no thank you, we don't want you actually. And instead, yes, you're going to be really good for being here. We want you to be a hunter. So now we've got a 3-3, 3-3-3, 3-3-2, and a 1. But Roberta, difficult because we're going to let her off for now. Alright, so wood demand against what we have is great. Water, again, is great. 21 out of 60 buildings, so we're progressing really nicely. But we do have to pay our taxes next summer. We need to make sure that we've got enough money for that. So everything there good. Everyone's happy. And we can progress on. So we can go and deliver the 500 coins. The water skin with water as well is something else we can do. We don't need to do that. That's going to be buying things to woo our ladies. That's the fish. We've done that. So I'm just looking at the navigation at the top there. Yeah, that's pretty much everything done there. So we're going to need dried meat. And that's pretty much going to require us to go home. Get the water skin with water, get the dried meat, and then we'll continue from there. So on the way home, what we want to do is look for some more boar, which... Oh, there's really not a lot around here, is there? You know what, actually, we're going to come back here, we're going to fast travel home. It's getting late. We've done everything we can do around this area. We're just going to go and fast travel home. Alright, so, take me home please. 450 coins, but it's fine. Let's go. Alright, so we're as close to home as we can get. We're just going to head up here. Yep. And now we're going to focus on our dried meat. So we're going to make our dried meat. And our water skin with water, which we already have. That's just in our base. And then that's pretty much the end of the day. It's 8 o'clock at night on day 2. We're ready to progress to the next day. We can do some more flirting. We need to clean up because we're dirty. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll finish building those 2 houses and we can get more workers in. And yeah, that's pretty much at the moment everything we need to do. Now, we need to fertilise by the end of the season. So tomorrow, we really need to get the crops sorted because we need them done before the end of the season. So we're going to have to go and buy fertiliser tomorrow because we don't have any. We can put a chest outside. This is something we can do. We can put a chest outside here. We can use this, but we're going to move this farm anyway. We're going to move it over to this side. And we're going to make some farms over here. This is going to be all of our farmland over the back here. So that's what we're going to focus on next. But for today, we're kind of done. We've done everything we need to do here. We'll continue with Unigoth's story tomorrow. some more to do there. So we can do that tomorrow. The dried meat, we can get that into production. The water skin we can work on tomorrow as well. We'll finish off those 2 houses tomorrow. So we'll continue the story. We'll finish off the 2 houses. And we need to plant our crops. So a busy, busy day. Lots to do tomorrow. But for today, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you soon.